carry a can of sardines. And when you're out in the woods and you think you hear the tree slap, what you want to do is open that can of sardines and rub the sardine oil all over your body. And then the Bigfoot will think, well, you're one of the members of their tribe.
Yeah, you might just take some pheromones of a grill and heat and rub it all over you. I bet you get all kind of loving from Bigfoot.
No, they're not. They're going to look at you as a primate. No, Bigfoot don't look at us as, they're probably more intelligent than us.
Oh, well, they're smart enough to not get detected very rarely.
Look how much money Bigfoot save. They don't have to buy shoes. They don't have to buy underwear. They don't have to buy pants or a belt or suspenders or a T-shirt. They don't have to wear a hat. So right there, they're more intelligent than us because they don't have to spend any of this money.
Right, and nothing knows how to live off the land better than a Bigfoot or hide or keep undetected. So I will give them that.
Yeah,
absolutely. Absolutely. But I've often wondered, these aliens come here and abduct humans. Why couldn't it? Well, listen, with their technology, they could see anybody anywhere. I think they could be abducting Bigfoots too.
No, they wouldn't want to. Come on. You think they want their spacecraft to smell like that?
Maybe they don't smell.
Well, I don't know. I've never talked to an alien and asked, hey, can you smell my BO?
No. Well, next time you get a chance to ask them, hey, was my BO worse than Bigfoot's? Let me know. Send me a telegram.
I don't know, but make sure next time you go on a date, put some deodorant on.
I'm going to keep. Let me make a note of that right now. Oh yeah, listen.
How can a Bigfoot actually mate? Do you know how bad they smell?
From what you've said and all the other reports, they're really bad. But here's the thing: what's bad to us may be very, very romantic to them, or maybe they really like it. Who's to say? Maybe we smell rotten to them.
I haven't had dinner yet. Why did you have to say that?
I'm just stating parallax theories. That's all.
Yeah.
And I wonder if there's, Bigfoots in the other universes too. I guess there would be.
Well, yeah, but you know what? Maybe in a parallel universe or a parallel planet. Okay. Maybe the Bigfoot are the ones that dominate the planet and they run the government.
And maybe they're looking for us out in the woods. Maybe they call us Littlefoot, and they're looking for us.
Yeah, we could be the Littlefoot, and it's possible. You ever watch Planet of the Apes, after the humans destroyed themselves and the apes, took over the government and the military and all that stuff? So on a parallel universe, that could possibly be.
Well, that's what happened. They went in some kind of time flux or something, and they went into the future. And the future wasn't good. It was, Statue of Liberty, arms sticking out of the beach, and what he said at the end, you know what, dirty apes, and the apes were rolling, and look what they were doing to us. If we talked, they made us mute, and then gave us lobotomies and stuff. So that didn't look very pleasant.
No, I don't know. Maybe Mothmen, maybe on another universe, control the planet. They certainly could do a lot better in Washington, D.C. than what's going on.
Yeah, and these Mothman, there's so many of these sightings all over, but there's a lot of them in Illinois nowadays, more than anywhere, I think. And I don't know what is up with those. I don't know if they're an interdimensional being or if it's just a lot of misidentified, maybe large birds that are because of our magnetic fields being off. Maybe it's putting them in places they shouldn't be and being misidentified. I don't know, but I do know if I seen a 7-foot winged being that looked like Jeepers Creepers or something like that, I would definitely, I would turn. I would probably try to run for cover.
Well, put it this way. If I'm at a cafe and I come out and there's a Jeeper Creeper, like a Mothman, right? Going through my trunk and snorting my shorts. Okay? to get my body, you know, the scent of my body. I am going to go really quickly, take a bath and put as much cologne in the water as I humanly can, for it doesn't abduct me and peel my skin off my face and make a mass and put it up in the cave wall.
Yeah, that's the thing. That I forgot about that. He kind of got your scent, and they kind of, you didn't want to make him mad because he'd follow you like them daggone cobras. They're very spiteful. Good point.
Yeah, I feel. Of course, you know what? If a Mothman broke in to the trunk of my car while I was eating in the cafe with my sister, right? And I come out and he's snorting my shorts, he's going to pass out from the smell. Guaranteed.
Oh, my goodness.
Especially because the day before I was eating 3 cans of chili.
Oh, that's very pleasant. Maybe that's what Mothman likes. You know, hey, listen, different strokes for different Mothman, and maybe that's what he's looking for. You know, and who's to say? Maybe these Mothman, you know, that's maybe one way. Again, you don't know. You don't know what they're up to, if they're even there. But I got to say, there's so many reports that I see. There's something to it. There's got to be something there. What, I don't know.
It's all Oregon. There was one reported a couple weeks ago in Oregon. Again, my friend over in Texas, you know, again, there's reports where by his museum of Mothman. But I don't know. I just thought of something I shouldn't say, but I'm going to say it. You know, when we were talking about, you know, when I eat those 3 cans of chili, if I did eat 3, I'll have to be honest with you. The other day, I ate a can of chili. I was hungry. I was eating it while I was on the show. And then I went in to go to bed, right? And I tried to open up the bedroom door, and it's locked. And my wife goes, I'm not letting you in. I go, I've been really good all week. And she goes, that's not the point. I know you ate a can of Stegg's chili.
Oh, you were barred.
And she goes, I want sleep tonight.
She was looking out for her peace of mind that night.
Yeah, she didn't want any eruptions, I guess.
Oh, can you blame her? Oh, my goodness. Oh, boy. And you know, besides that, she's still probably got the old Skeletor in the morning at 4 in the morning, waking up too, looking at it face to face too.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. You know, it's kind of scary in here at night, you know, because I turn the lights down because I like being relaxed doing the show. And I tell you what, I'll be almost falling asleep doing the show, which has happened a couple times, and I'll glance, you know, and the sword thing scares me. But, you know, no, it's not because the show is boring, people. It's because I spend 13, 14, 15, 16 hours a day being involved in the show for the reboot here going on, that I've been lacking a lot of sleep, whatever that is.
I have told you countless times, you're going to get drowsy being in there all them hours, and you're going to be concentrating for like an hour or so in one spot. You're going to forget about these beings, statues, like them mannequins behind you, and you're going to spook yourself, and you're going to do it.
Yeah, well, I not that. It's just I look at it and it kind of like corner of your eye, you know, and you forget it's there, and you go, ooh, you know.
Exactly. You know, your studio with them whatever you want to call them, mannequins or whatever, it does remind me of that one episode of Koshak, you know, where them witches had them mannequins, and that other photographer, he's there, he's snooping around, and he feels like something's watching him, or he hears something. He turns around, and then mannequins are getting closer and closer to him, and he doesn't realize it. Next thing you know, you turn around, and they're right up on him, and then they get him.
Why did you have to say that?
I just thought I'd give you a little pleasant picture before you go to bed tonight, that's all.
Yeah. You know, I do kind of, I've had dreams lately when I'm sleeping, that I'm going back in time, you know, like a couple 100 years. And I like one time I had the dream here recently, I had a farm and a whole bunch of cows, and I had to go out and milk the cows, and I had to use a plow, and I had to do all this hard work. And I tell you what, I woke up in the morning, I was so tired.
Yeah, you know, that sounds like you might be remembering one of your past life or something. You know, that's what it could be. That's a good possibility. I know one time when I was a teenager, I had a dream I was on a wagon train, and we got attacked by these vicious Indians, and I caught an arrow in the shoulder, and it went through my shoulder and stuck me against the wagon. So I was stuck against the wagon with this arrow through me, trying and shooting, my Schofield. And the next thing I know, I had to break the arrow off and pull myself out of it. Oh, man, the pain was so bad. And then I woke up, and when I woke up, I am telling you, my shoulder, I felt like I had an arrow in it, man. I was still in pain, bad. It was weird.
Well, you ever think maybe you pulled a muscle or something during the night, sleeping or laid on it wrong, and then that triggered your mind to have that dream of being on a wagon train and the Indians shooting an arrow in your shoulder?
It very well could be. I mean, I had another bizarre dream once where I woke up. I was at a bar, but the next thing I know, I woke up and I'm chained to a wooden chair, and I look up and across from me, these two vampire couple, and I'm beside this refrigerator, and I hear this like baby coming down the steps. Not a baby, he could walk, a toddler. He's got this bottle saying like red milk. And the vampires say, you want to get his milk there. And so I open up the refrigerator, and there's nothing in there but blood. So I'm thinking, oh, my God, this is looking slim, and I got a pick line in my shoulder where they're draining me. So I'm thinking, I got to make I'm not going to make it. So in one swift move, I broke that wooden chair and grabbed the wooden leg and grabbed that little big toddler van. And I said, look, man, I'm getting out of here. And they, that was the only thing that held them back. So I got to the door, and they're all hissing at me. So I opened the door, and then this ray of sun was coming up over the horizon. So I put the kid down and ran out the door. It was a weird dream, but I tell you, it was disturbing.
Well, I had a dream. I have a lot of dreams, but I had this dream a couple years back that I was in some Polynesian country, and there was this beautiful waterfall. This beautiful, relaxing pond. And it was these beautiful Polynesian women. Nicely not dressed. And they're jumping off the waterfall into the pond. And I fall in love with these 3 or 4 women. They are so beautiful looking. And I remember the water splashing. And it was so warm and so content. And then my wife shakes me and said, hey, the dog just peed on you in bed.
That was a little dose of reality.
And that shows you how fast your mind can make something up. Okay? I was sound asleep. The dog's urinating on me. Instead of realizing the dog's urinating on me, I automatically go into a dream of these Polynesian chicks with the waterfall, the pond, swimming, and all this stuff, just to find out that it was all created from a dog peeing on me.
Can you imagine if you'd been under the covers and he peed on the head area? You thought you was getting waterboarded and would have thought you was drowning. My goodness, what a crazy dream.
I tell you, that was one of the craziest dreams I've ever had. And I tell you, that's when we started putting diapers on the dog.
That might have been a good sign right there, huh?
Oh, yeah. Guess what? We did 4 hours. And now, again, I'm going to apologize. We kind of BS'd the last hour to kill time. But starting on Monday, we got 2 guests on each night. So we'll have our main guest on for an hour and a half. We'll do, the news on the top of the hour. And then, we'll have our second guest on. And then the last half an hour, if the guest, who knows, they might want to stay on till we sign off the air. But we'll have crammed information. We'll have Tobias Whalen coming on each week, giving us cryptic reports about monsters and Bigfoot and Mothman. And then we'll have Ryan Fusco on, giving us reports about aliens and UFO reports. All this starts on Monday on Night Dreams Talk Radio After Dark. Hey, every one of you are special to me. Do me a favor. Tell your wife tomorrow you love her. Go buy her a flower. Go buy her a box of chocolates. We'll catch you on Monday on Night Dreams Talk Radio After Dark. Everybody have a great weekend.
Bye-bye.